Yeah, they said no sound.
How about now? Just to check.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Can you hear me? The audio is low.
I can hear you. Huh?
They said it's low. Oh, okay. Now it's okay, right?
Should be fine now.
Okay. There's no panelists today?
I'm going to add.
Okay.
Start.
Okay.
Because I didn't.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
So welcome to Qur'an with Maryam session 29, or is it 28?
29.
29. Today we are having a...
28.
It's 28? Early?
Yes.
Okay, 28. Today we are having our next Tajweed review session, inshallah. We're going to finish all the material today. And then on February 13th, it's going to be the test, the big test that you all have been waiting for. But, we still have a lot of time, like a whole month left, so you can still review and everything. But anyways, inshallah, we're going to go through that today. And yeah, we're going to have some panelists come on. We're going to choose some from the participants to come on the panelist, and we'll talk to them as well, inshallah. And yes, so let's begin. Oh, first we're going to have Fatima with her beautiful recitation, okay?
Okay.
Start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Thank you, Fatima, for your beautiful recitation of Surah Rahman. Reminds me of our old house because we did a duet of it in our old house.
And you want to talk about this?
Oh, and we also finally got the time to set up our studio in like the official
maybe I'll
studio
make it bigger so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
And maybe if you like it, tell us how do you like it.
So before we only used to just record in random places, but
let
now
Fatima explain what is.
But now we finally set it up during winter break.
Yeah.
We got
I'm
time.
showing the whole, studio.
No, not that side. That side is a surprise because it's for my series. Okay, show. You explain what we put here.
Okay.
Everything is showing, even the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so on
I'm
the
showing
top
you
shelf.
I want
Okay, you do.
on the top there's a green grass ball or a leaf ball, and over there is some like golden branches that Maya and my mom made out of branches. They colored it golden, and they put some golden sparkles on it. And over there are two YouTube buttons, play buttons, and here's another green.
Wait, let me tell you the green balls. It goes like diagonally like that. There's one more over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 4, and
I can do it.
Yeah.
There's a little Kaaba over here that Maryam got from England, and
who gave it? Come on, go give that, right?
Do you remember who gave it?
Yeah, come on, go.
yeah, and here's another green grass ball, and there's Maryam's trophy, and what is this? I don't know what that is.
It's just another frame.
Here's a frame. Now the next level is, I bring out that thingy.
This?
Yeah.
To break it out?
Yeah. And on the third level, I keep my first trophy I got. Okay, put that, please. And over there are cute two.
The frames, I still have them here, but I'm just gonna show them really fast. Oh no! Wait, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll get it. Don't get too hyper. And it's from Sumaya from London. Can put it there. Thank you, Sumaya. Here's another.
Yeah, it's our family names. So here's Maisha, here's Maryam, and here's Fatima, and here's Masood, and here's Shakira.
Good. And it says our family. Who gave this one? Also got it from England, I remember, but I don't see the name anywhere.
And it's so pretty. I just like these thingies so
Do you
much.
remember who gave it?
They're like
This one's very
orbs.
nice.
It's from England, I know, but I'm not sure who.
These are like
That
orbs,
one
right?
is Fatima. I forgot the last name.
Thank you to Sister Fatima for making this beautiful. They actually made it like by themselves, and it's so
Actually,
cool.
in the back, can you see the name?
There's no name on them.
This is very beautiful, right?
Yeah, we have more too. We just put one of them. Yeah. And then over here we have a Qur'an. Okay.
Here's another green grass ball.
You showed the green grass ball so many times. Show the other side.
And here's we got this from Makkah.
Remember that friend?
The little boy, right? I don't remember his name, but it's so cute, mashallah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we
And
did.
he also did a Ramadan video, right?
Yeah.
A challenge video he
Yeah.
posted.
I remember.
and here's,
Don't take that out. That's enough all if you take it.
here's another thingy. It doesn't have Quran in it, but it's just a decoration.
Yeah. And then you can't really see the bottom shelf, so it's fine.
And here's another grass ball.
Again, I want to show. Just, we have books and rickshaw and M&Ms and stuff like that, and more trophies. So yeah, that's it. Okay. You want to go? Okay, go. Be careful.
Take the chair.
Should I come in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start going through our material now for the review. Okay, let me first share. Can I share? Yeah, I can. Not this. And I can't see anything. Okay. Okay, so session 28, Ground with Maryam. And why is it working? Okay, it's the big review for the test part 2. Last time we did part 1 and we went over all the like ghunna, noon rules, meme rules, things like that. And now we're going to do all the med, like everything. Med is a big topic, so that's why I saved it for another day. So elongation or med is, the interesting fact is that the med rules are actually the most commonly mistaken ones in the Qur'an and in the rules of Tajweed, because it's like very specific which each med, how you have to prolong, how many harakat you have to do each of them, and where you have to do it, when you have to do it. You have to give the specific counts and everything. So that's why some people, they won't pay attention to it and they'll just do it like however they want. And that's actually a mistake, because you need to do it the perfect way according to the rules, and you need to know exactly how many harakat and stuff, so you can try to recite the Quran in the best way possible. So the root word madda means to literally increase, elongate, lengthen, extend, or prolong. And in Tajweed terminology, it refers to the elongation of specific vowels. Those vowels are the Arabic vowels, which are alif, waw, and ya, the 3 letters. Alif, waw, and ya are the Arabic vowels. And for mad, they will always occur in those vowels. Okay, so the rules of med now, we have 2 types of med. There's so many categories, it keeps breaking down into smaller and smaller. The first one is med al-asli. This one doesn't have any further breaking down, but med al-far'i, you're going to have 4 in that, and then in one of the 4 med al-lazim, there's another 4, and then it just keeps breaking down like that. So that's why it's really detailed, that we need to make sure that we know it properly. So anyways, med al-asli is, I can't read without my glasses. Okay, so mad al-asli, these mads do not have hamza or sukoon following them, and the 3 letters associated with mad al-asli are the Arabic vowels, like I just mentioned. What is this? Okay, the duration of this med is just 2 harakat, and it's not permissible to make it longer. 2 harakat also means 1 alif. And mad al-far'i, so first we're just going over a basic overview of the 2. This mad occurs when the letters of mad, alif, waw, ya, is followed by, and there's another word, there's a hamza or sukoon. Okay. Now we're going to go into a little more detail for mad al-asli. Mad al-asli, it occurs when there's three places where it occurs. So the first one, when alif has a sukoon and it has a letter with a fatha before it. For example, as-samawat. As you can see, there's alif here. It's not supposed to have a hamza on it, but alif, and then the waw before it has a fatha, so samawat. It's just 2 harakat, so you don't prolong it a lot. Unless you're stopping, then it turns into a different med. But if you're just reading it like that, then you just say samawati, but make sure you put the 2 harakat. And then the second place where it occurs, the med occurs when the waw has a sukoon and a letter with a dhamma before it. For example, kafaru. And when you have it in a sentence, it'll be easier. But kafaru, it's 2 harakat because the ra has a dhamma on it, and it's followed by a waw with the sukoon. And then the last place it occurs, the third place, is when the ya has a sukoon and it has a letter of kasra before it. So for example, shadidu. Shadidu, the dal has a kasra and there's a ya with a sukoon. And then only is mad al-asli if you're continuing. So shadid. For example, shadidul iqab, then you say it with the 2 haraka and shadid. But if you're stopping on shadid, then it turns into a different med. So yeah. And then the next one we have is mad al-far'i. Now we're going to go into a lot of detail for this one. So mad al-far'i, first of all, it has 4 different types. So over here I have 2, mad al-muttasil, which is the attached mad al-munfasil, which is the separated mad, and in the next slide we have mad al... Did I skip something? No, I didn't skip anything. Okay. مد العارض وقفي. مد اللين عارض is another specification of مد العارض وقفي, and مد اللازم. These are the 4 types. So مد اللازم, مد العارض, and مد المتصل, and مد المنفصل. These are 4, and we just broke it down like this. And then in مد اللازم there are another 4 that we have to go through. كلمي مثقل, كلمي مخفف, حرفي مثقل, حرفي مخفف. And we're going to go through those in detail and then that's all. So let's go back. Now we're going to do مد المتصل, which is the first one of مد الفرعي. So this is the med in which after the letters of med, alif, waw, ya, the Arabic vowels, the hamza appears in the same word. And that's why it's referred to as the attached med, because they're both, since the hamza and the Arabic vowel is attached to in the same word. So for example, ja'a, you see that alif has a med sign on it and it's followed by hamza, and it's just one word. It's not like 2 different words. So the duration of this med is tawassut, which means medium, and it needs to be 2, 2.5, or 4 alifs, which also means 4 or 5 harakat and maximum 8. But I don't think anybody really does 8. That's like if you're doing it in those other styles of recitation, like, you know how there's different styles, but usually everybody does 4 or 5 harakat. So again, mad al-muttasil means it's Arabic vowel followed by hamza, and it's in the same word, and you have to prolong it for 4 to 5 harakat, which means 2 or 2.5 alif. And then mad al-munfasil is very similar to mad al-muttasil because it's also the Arabic vowels followed by hamza. The only difference is that this one appears in 2 different words. So, you know, that's what's called the separated mad, because mad al-muttasil happened in one word, but mad al-munfasil is in 2 different words. And an example is ya ayyuha. So even though it looks like it's one word, it's actually 2 words. Ya is one word, ayyuha is one word. So when you have this, then you have to stretch it. Well, there's actually different rulings for the duration of this med, because this med is actually optional in some different rulings. So you can either do it with the regular 2 harakat, meaning kind of following mad al-asli, or you can prolong it for 4, 5, or 8 harakat, just like mad al-muttasil. But if you choose to do it in the shorter way, like 2 harakat, then you should stay consistent and do it in that way the entire recitation. But if you choose to do it the longer way, then you should also stay consistent and do it the entire time that you're reciting. The thing you should like stay away from doing is like you start reciting and then you say on mad al-munfasil, you say it with the 4 harakat, and then again after a few ayat there's another mad al-munfasil, and this time you say it with 2 harakat. You should not do that. You should always stay consistent. If you choose to recite one day with mad al-munfasil as 2 harakat, then stick with it the entire time. But if you want to do it with 4 harakat, then stick with it the entire time. So yeah, that's the rule for mad al-munfasil. And then why does it always do this? Next we have mad al-arid waqfi. So this mad occurs when after the letters of mad, which is alif, waw, ya, the Arabic vowels, the last letter of the word has a temporary sukoon due to stopping. Basically, the mad letter should be the second last letter of the word, and whichever vowel it is, the i'rab of the previous letter must match it. And on top of that, in order for the mad to be valid, you must make a stop on the word. So the last letter must have a temporary sukoon on it. And now it seems very confusing, but it's actually extremely easy. All the rule means is that you have, for example, if the mad letter in this situation is waw, then the letter before it must have a dhamma on it. And also you must be stopping on that word. So I put examples. قُتِلَ الْخَرَّاصُونَ. So if you decide you want to stop on this ayah and you say قُتِلَ الْخَرَّاصُونَ, you have to prolong it, because as you can see, I highlighted it, the waw before there's a sad with the dhamma and you're stopping. It's a temporary stop. So قُتِلَ الْخَرَّاصُونَ. And then if you don't want to stop on it, then this turns into regular mad al-asli. Then it becomes قُتِلَ الْخَرَّاصُونَ الَّذِينَ. This one just becomes 2 harakat. So the duration, that's why it can be either tul, which is long, tawassut, which is medium, or qasr, which is short. It can be 2, 4, 6, 10 harakat, or 1, 2, 3, or 5 alifs. So it really all depends on whether you're stopping and also like what type of style you're following. And the only thing I would say is to just keep keep in mind to stay consistent. If you're doing it with 2 one time, you should continue to do it with 2. If you're doing it with 4, continue to do it with 4, and so on and so forth. So sometimes this mad is also called Madular Dua sukun because of the meaning, because it's conditional to stopping on the sukun. So next one is Madulin Arid Waqfi. This is kind of a branch of Madular Waqfi. It just has a little bit difference, a small difference to it. So the mad in which after the letters of lin, the last letter of the word has a sukun due to stopping. The letters of lin are ya and waw. So there's no alif this time. Lin doesn't have alif. Only the Arabic vowels have alif, but not letters of lin. And the letters of lin must be preceded by a letter with fatha. So the duration of this mad, since it's a modified version of the regular mad al-arid waqfi, is less than 2 harakat because it is somewhat difficult to prolong the sound beyond that, and it is put under the basic mad that is prolonged 2 harakat. So you should do something around 2 harakat, but not more or less. So li'ilafi Quraysh. So as you can see, the ra has a fatha, the ya has a sukun. And that's why when you say li'ilafi Quraysh, so you don't prolong it that long, but you still prolong it a little bit. And then the next one, إِلَافِهِمْ رِحْلَةَ الشِّتَاءِ وَالصَّيْفِ. The same rule applies for this. If you're not stopping on the ayah, then you keep going. You don't really prolong it. لِإِلَافِ قُرَيْشٍ إِلَافِهِمْ, like that. But if you are stopping, then you kind of prolong it for a little bit less than 2 harakat. So لِإِلَافِ قُرَيْشٍ. So that's Madulin Arid Waqfi. Hopefully you understand that one well. Okay. And then finally we have Mad al-Lazim, which is the biggest part of the entire mad section because Mad al-Lazim is the longest mad in the Qur'an. There's different types to it. So Mad al-Lazim occurs when after the letters of mad, alif, waw, ya, there's a sukun asl, which is an original sukun. And sukun asl is that. So basically, you know how in the previous one I said a conditional sukun, meaning you don't have to, there doesn't have to be a sukun on it, but there might be if you stop. This one is not like that. It's not conditional to whether you're stopping or not. The sukun has to be there from before. It's an original sukun. And this mad is called Mad al-Lazim due to its mandatory lengthening of 6 to 8 harakat, and it is the longest mad. So the 4 different types of Mad al-Lazim is kalimi musaqqal, kalimi mukhaffaf, harfi musaqqal, and harfi mukhaffaf. And let's go through each one of them one by one. Also, right after I finish this last slide, we're going to take questions. So from all the things we've ever learned in Tajweed, if you have any question at all, you can ask me. I'll actually go back to some previous class materials to explain it better if you want that. And I just want to make sure all of you are very clear and you know the topics very well so you can be prepared for the test. Anyway, so kalimi musaqqal is the mad which occurs when after the letters of mad, which is alif, waw, ya, there's a shadda, tashdid in the same word. And this is kalimi musaqqal, which means heavy. Musaqqal is heavy. The mad is also exemplified in the word itself and not the letter. Therefore, kalimi musaqqal is its name. So kalimi is word, musaqqal is heavy. It's a heavy in the word. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. This is one example that you can find in Surah Al-Fatiha and other surahs as well. So as you can see, there's a mad followed by lam, which has a shadda on it. And that means you have to prolong it 6 to 8 harakat. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ, like that. And then the next one is kalimi mukhaffaf. This one means light in the word because mukhaffaf is light. This mad occurs when after the letters of mad there is a sukun in the same word, and the previous one was heavy because of the shadda, but this time it has a sukun, that's why it's lighter. It's still going to be 6 to 8 harakat, but it's not as heavy. But there's actually only one word in the entire Qur'an that has this specific mad, but it does appear I think twice in Surah Yunus. So al-ana, that's the word. That's the only word in the entire Quran. There's no other example of kalimi mukhaffaf. So it's a very special type of mad in Surah Yunus, and you have to prolong it 6 to 8 harakat. The next one is harfi muthaqqal. Now, if you remember, muthaqqal means heavy. That means this one's going to be related to heavy, so shadda. Because light ones are always sukun and heavy ones are always shadda. So this mad occurs when after the letters of mad there's a tashdid and the letters of muqatta'at. And basically what muqatta'at is, it's also sometimes called the fawatih because they're the opening letters. Like, sometimes in the Quran, the beginning of the surah starts with those 3 letters like alif lam mim, alif lam ra, that type. So those are the letters of muqatta'at. And basically this mad occurs when you have that, but there's a shadda after the mad. So alif lam mim. The mim has a shadda on it. That's why it's called harfi muthaqqal. And it's related to these letters and not a whole word. That's why it's not called kalimi, but it's called harfi. Harfi means letter. So alif lam mim. And when you put the shadda, you also have to prolong the ghunna with 2 harakat as well. So you need to make sure you're giving the proper counts to each and every single letter. And then mim, that's also an example of Madular Dua. So you would make that one 4 harakat. Alif is just regular. Lam would be 6 to 8. Mim with a 2. And so you need to know these specific counts so that you can actually do it perfectly. So I'll say as an example. So let's say alif lam mim. Something like that, you would have to do it. Now, if you want, you can even count with your fingers. I mean, you can do it like underneath the table so nobody can see. But make sure you're giving the right count to everything and saying it perfectly. So that's harfi muthaqqal. Now, harfi mukhaffaf, you have already guessed it's going to be related to sukun in a letter because it's called harfi mukhaffaf. So this mad occurs when after the letters of mad, there's a sukun in the letters of muqatta'at, and it's articulated in each letter separately and also light due to the sukun. Therefore, it's called harf mukhaffaf, as I just said. So an example of this one is hamim. There's no like shadda here. It's not saying hamim. So that's why it's lighter than harfi muthaqqal. Ayn, sin, qaf. Because of the sukun, when you actually kind of write it out, there's like a noon coming there. That's why you kind of put an ikhfa when you're saying it as well. So similar to that harfi muthaqqal, make sure you're putting the right counts. All of these mads are 6 to 8 harakat, so just keep that in mind, and inshallah you can count on your fingers and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Wasn't it going down? So yeah, test will be on February 13th. You still have like a month and 3 days, 2 and 4 days. So we have a lot of time.
Yeah, and I'll send the PDF file shortly because some people have problem opening.
Yeah, but we have already sent the material, not in the PDF version, in the PowerPoint version. But
Maryam, can you ask all the Maryam students to change their name in the panelists so that I can map it? Really, they are really Maryam students. Then I'll promote some of them as a.
To change their names?
No, because their name should match with the name registered name.
Okay, so please match your names to the registered names
So
that
that
you
I
did
can
for
promote
Maryam or
them.
Jannah, so we can bring you into panels.
Only the Maryam student.
Yeah, if you are Maryam or Jannah, then you can change your name. I'm gonna stop share now and take questions. I'll take any questions
So
if
now
you have any.
you will see a lot of panelists now.
Okay.
Yeah, stop share. Okay.
Yeah, I did stop share.
You wanna introduce and then maybe ask the question like one by one. That's better. Plus the recitation.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have Sister Hiba Patel. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Maryam.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. So, did you have any question related to anything in Tajweed? It doesn't need to be from what we did today, but like anything at all. Sister Heba, can you hear me?
Did I lose? Okay, I think we might have lost her. We'll go to the next person. We'll come back to Sister Heba.
Okay. So the next person is Sister. Wait, I'm sorry. Why did I take off my glasses?
You can see in one hand, one feet away.
No. Sister Aliyah Fahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Is that Aliyah?
Aliyah.
Aliyah, okay. How are you, Sister Aliyah?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. So do you have any questions related to anything we learned for the past year in Tajweed? Anything at all?
No.
No questions? So you're completely clear. Everything is perfect, crystal clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great, alhamdulillah. So I'm hoping you will do amazing on the test. And inshallah, do you want to recite?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب هو الشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى فسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله.
MashaAllah, amazing recitation, Sister Aliyah. So you have a very beautiful recitation. I just want to correct a few things that I noticed. So first of all, is يُسَبِّحُ لَهُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. I think you said فَسَبِّح or something, but make sure you're saying that right. Also, other than that, your letter pronunciations, you can work a little bit on those, and make sure you're saying each one from the right makhraj, from its right proper place in the throat and the mouth. And other than that, mashallah, you have a very beautiful recitation. And if you practice a little bit and apply the rules that you have been learning throughout the Tajweed classes, inshallah, you'll have a very beautiful recitation.
Jazakumullah khairan. I'm learning everything to recite from your recitations, actually.
Oh, mashallah, that's great. I'm very happy to hear that, alhamdulillah. So, inshallah, I hope also these Tajweed lessons will help you improve your recitation too.
Inshallah.
So now let's go to Sister Fatima Siddiq. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Sister Maryam.
So there's two of you. Which one is Fatima? MashaAllah, so cute.
My mom is Fatima.
Oh, so what are your names then?
My name is Minamullah. My name is Nagmullah.
MashaAllah. Can you repeat the names?
Minha. My name is Mehek.
Mahik? Minha. Okay, mashallah. Very beautiful names, and both of you are so cute. How old are you?
11.
Are you twins?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute, mashallah. I have a soft spot for twins. I really like twins. Twins are my favorite. You guys are so cute, mashallah. Okay.
You also speak like
Yeah, you said you're speaking at the same time, so you have like some twin telepathy. So here, let's play a game. I want to see if you have any twin telepathy. Minha, you think of something, and Mahik, you say what you think she's thinking. Okay, I'll give you a category so we can make it easier, like a fruit, and then Minha, tell us if it's right, if she was right. So Minha, think of a fruit in your head and don't say it out loud, and tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I think.
Okay, and Mahik, you say what fruit do you think she's thinking?
Raspberry? No.
Okay. It's fine. One more time. Let's yeah, okay. This time, how about Mahik, you think of some, let's do it different, like a color. And tell me when you're ready. Okay, and Minha, you guess her color.
Pink.
Is she right? You're right? MashaAllah, you guys are so cute. Good job, alhamdulillah. That was fun. Okay, do you want to recite, both of you?
Yes.
Okay, you can decide who goes first. That's up to you.
No.
Do rock, paper, scissors, shoot if you can't decide.
She won.
Okay, so whoever won is going first, I guess then? Okay, Mahik, go first.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا السماء انشقت وأذنت لربها وهكت وإذا الأرض مدت وألقت ما فيها وتخلت وأذنت لربها وهكت يا أيها الإنسان إنك كادح إلى ربك قدحا فملاقيه فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا فأما من أوتي كتابه وراء ظهره فسوف يدعو ثبورا ويصلى سعيرا إنه كان في أهله مسرورا إنه ظن أن لن يهور بلى إن ربه كان به بصيرا فلا أقسم بالشفق والليل وما وسق والقمر إذا اتسق لتركبن طبقا عن طبق فما لهم لا يؤمنون وإذا قرئ عليهم القرآن لا يسجدون بل الذين كفروا يكذبون والله أعلم بما يخفون فبشرهم بعذاب عظيم إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم أجر غير ممنون صدق الله العلي العظيم.
MashaAllah, Mahik, very beautiful recitation. And now, Minha, you can go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والسماء والطارق وما أدراك ما الطارق النجم الثاقب إن كل نفس لما عليها حافظ فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب إنه على رجعه لقادر يوم تبلى السرائر فما لهم من قوة ولا ناصر والسماء ذات الرجع والأرض ذات الصدع إنه لقول فصل وما هو بالهزل إنهم يكيدون كيدا وأكيد كيدا فمحل الكافرين أمهلهم رويدا صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, both of you. My only tip to you is recite it more slowly, more beautifully, and then everybody will love your recitation even more. But great job. So where are you from?
India.
India, mashallah, amazing. Okay, inshallah, I'll come back to you, Minhan Mahik, okay? Okay. Next, let's go to Sister Aisha Begum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Maryam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So, Sister Aisha, do you have any question at all for anything we learned in Tajweed that you want to ask?
No.
No questions? Okay, that's fine. So, would you like to recite?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, Sister Aisha. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Jazakumullahu khairan.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
India as well, mashallah. Great. Okay, I'll come back to you. So it looks
My
like...
name is Afreen. My mom's name is Aisha.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name then?
Afreen, Sayyid Afreen.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Sister Sayyida Afin. But you have a very beautiful name, mashallah. Okay, I'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, looks like...
Or they may have their chance to ask.
Okay, so I'll ask the names before saying. Okay, so looks like Sister Habiba is raising her hand. So let me just see if she has a question. Sister Habiba, do you have a question?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Sister Habiba, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a question?
So
No.
Hold on. Maybe I'm pinning the wrong person. So who are we talking about?
Sister Habiba is but your hand was raised. That's why I thought you had a question. But anyway, do you want to recite?
Yeah, I wanted to recite.
Oh, okay, sure.
Is it Habiba Isam, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, now I see.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه وأنزل التوراة والإنجيل من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتقام إن الله لا يخفى عليه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation. Your tajweed is very beautiful, MashaAllah. Amazing job.
Thank you.
No problem. So where are you from?
I'm from Egypt, but I'm living in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, MashaAllah, that's amazing. Okay, great. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Next we have Sister Hiba. She's back and she's raising her hand, so let's go to her. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, Sister Maryam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Your sister Hiba, right?
Yeah, and this is my sister Adiba.
Oh, so your sister's name is Hiba?
No, I'm Hiba and she's Adiba.
Oh, Adiba. Okay, mashallah. Very beautiful. So, do you both have any questions?
No, actually Adiba wanted to talk to Fatima.
Oh, okay. We'll bring Fatima. In the meantime, would you like to recite?
Fatima.
Oh, it's okay. Should I?
Yeah, sure. You can recite.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation. Amazing job, Sister Hiba. Fatima? Go
Fatima is gonna be back. Fatima.
Okay, we'll bring her in when she comes.
She's here.
Oh, she's here. Okay, come.
You have your friend. You wanna talk? Your friend was.
I didn't have my abaya.
That's okay. You don't need a bar.
Come on this side, though.
Careful. What's going on?
Come. This way.
Assalamualaikum, Fatima. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. How are you?
My name is Adiba. Adiba, do you want to say something to Fatima? No? You just wanted to say hi? Okay. Okay. Where are you from?
Assalamualaikum, Fatima.
Waalaikumsalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
But ABC to dekte bolo.
I like you so much. You're so cute.
Say
Thank you.
Say, watch my ABC show.
You can watch my ABC show.
Yeah, I've seen. I was live that time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here go.
Mashallah, so cute you are.
Okay, bye. She's going now.
Bye.
Okay. Next, let's go to.
Assalamualaikum, Sister Maryam.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Sister Alia.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah. How are you, Sister Alia?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So, where are you from?
I'm from India.
India, mashallah. Everybody's from India today. So, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
9 years old. And do you have any questions about Tajweed?
No.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Do you want to recite?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود قتل أصحاب الأخدود النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب الحريق إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ذلك فوز الكبير إن بطش ربك لشديد إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد فعال لما يريد.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, Sister Alia. Thank you so much. Okay, next, let's go to, so Sister Aishat, I know you're here, but I'm not sure which one, because maybe you changed your name. Shaybat,
Yeah.
that's one?
Yes.
One?
Sayyida.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Oh, no, I was talking to Sister Aishat Shaiba.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Okay, how are you? So if you don't know, this is the champion of the second group of our Qur'an competition. Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy to have you on today's session. Sister Aishat, how are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So we want to listen to your beautiful recitation, but do you have anything you want to say?
Our experience.
Like your experience in the competition, or how did you enjoy and everything?
I really enjoyed participating in it.
Alhamdulillah, that's great. And did you receive your prize yet?
Yes, I received it.
Alhamdulillah. And hopefully you used it you got many beautiful stuff for yourself, right?
Not yet, actually.
Not yet? Okay, inshallah you will then. All right, so let's listen to a beautiful recitation now.
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن يوم الفصل ميقاتهم أجمعين. يوم لا يغني مولى عن مولى شيئا ولا هم ينصرون إلا من رحم الله. إنه هو العزيز الرحيم. إن شجرة الزقوم طعام الأثيم كالمهل يغلي في البطون كغلي الحميم
خذوه فاعتلوه إلى سواء الجحيم ثم صبوا فوق رأسه من عذاب الحميم ذق إنك أنت العزيز الكريم إن هذا ما كنتم به تمترون إن المتقين في مقام أمين في جنات وعيون يلبسون من سندس وإستبرق متقابلين كذلك وزوجناهم بحور عين يدعون فيها بكل فاكهة آمنين صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation. Thank you so much for reciting one of my favorite surahs and my father's surah, Dukhan. Very beautiful. Okay. Okay, next let's go to, so it says Holy Quran Adventure. I'm not sure what the name is, but.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Good.
And what's your name?
Miami.
Miami. And I know you, Sister Miami, but you don't want to show your face today?
No, thanks.
No? Okay, that's fine. So you can show the Quran. Okay. So do you want to recite?
Sure.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, Sister Miami. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, next let's go to Sister Hamda. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Hamda, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So, would you like to recite?
Can I recite Surah Mudaththir?
Sure, not the whole thing, just like 2 minutes, inshallah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها المدثر قم فأنظر وربك فكبر وثيابك فطهر والرجز فاهجر ولا تمنن تستكثر ولربك فاصبر فإذا لقي في الناقور فذلك يومئذ يوم عسير على الكافرين غير يسير ذرني ومن خلقت وحيدا وجعلت له مالا ممدودا.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, Sister Hamda. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, and we have Mahfuz Alam is the name, but I'm not sure what's the actual name. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. I'm Mahfuz Alam.
Mahfuz Alam, okay. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah.
How about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. So, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Bangladesh, but I'm living in Malaysia now.
Oh, mashallah, that's very cool. So, would you like to recite?
Yes, I can try Surah 10.
Okay, sure.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
MashaAllah, Brother Mahfuz, very beautiful recitation. So, is the background of Malaysia?
Yes.
MashaAllah, it seems like a very beautiful country. I would love to visit one day.
Sure.
Okay. So, what do you do in Malaysia? Is like,
actually, I'm studying here in Malaysia. I'm doing my bachelor in here.
Oh, mashallah.
So I'm staying here.
Yeah, that's great. How's the weather over there?
Here, always the weather is same, like 20 degrees Celsius, 20, 25, something like that. So no cold weather. So I'm missing winter season here.
Oh, okay, I see. Over here, it's pretty cold right now, so it changes though. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Question is, today is my first class. So today I saw your classes, like I saw your slide, which is really good. I think I can understand better, and I also believe that I will improve my Quran recitation, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. You will be able to, I hope you will be able to improve your recitation, and we'll also send you all the previous materials so you can go through those as well, inshallah.
Make sure to send an email.
Yeah, please send us an email so we can send it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Our email address is simimi96@gmail.com. Okay.
Noted.
Okay, so I see Sister Mahek and Minha raising their hands. Let's go back and see if they have any questions.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Do you have a question?
Yeah, we want to talk with Fatima.
Fatima, okay. Fatima, come. Quick.
Okay, do you have anyone else left?
No, I think I covered everyone.
We are from Bhatkal.
Bhatkali
people love you.
Thank you so much. Look, they're twins.
Assalamu alaikum, Fatima.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
They're twins. Do they look alike?
You're so cute, mashallah.
Thank you.
And your recitation too.
Fatima, do you know what is twin?
You know what is a twin?
Yeah.
What?
Fatima, mashallah, you've memorized 1/3 of the Quran.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Fatima.
Walaikum assalam.
Do you want to be my friend?
Yes, of course I do.
Assalamu alaikum, Fatima.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Okay.
I'm 6 years old, so we're the same age.
Oh, so you're the same age as her sister. Is it Sister Hamda?
Yeah, my little sister.
Oh, what's her name?
Maryam.
Maryam. So you can be friends with her. She's 6 as well.
And they are from Saudi Arabia.
You're from Saudi Arabia?
No.
Sister Maryam.
Yeah? Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, mashallah. Fatima's so excited to know
Sister
something.
Maryam, come visit in Bhatkal one time.
Okay, inshallah, I would love to.
It's beautiful and the nationality is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Okay, inshallah, I would love to visit.
Which city?
Where? Can you repeat the name one more time?
India, Karnataka, Bhatkal.
Oh, India. Yeah.
Near to Goa.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, so I think I covered.
So, Maryam, no more recitation. I'm gonna add like few more.
Sister Maryam, I have a doubt actually. I want to ask you a question.
Sure, no problem. You can ask.
So I want to become a Hafiza. Can you tell me some techniques like how can I memorize it?
Okay, so you, inshallah, first of all, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you on your journey to memorize the Quran. And how much do you memorize every day?
If it is Surah Yasin, as I've memorized, like I memorize it. I listen the recitation and I memorize. Like I keep it in my laptop and I listen to Mishari Rashid Al-Hafizi and I learn his recitation.
Okay.
So now I've come to Surah Ar-Rahman. I learn some 20 lines a day.
Oh, mashallah. Okay, that's great. So I see that you're already, using the tips that I've mentioned before to listen. It's very important. Also, another thing that I will mention is consistency. So if you say you did 20 lines every day, make sure you don't skip a day. Do it every single day, no matter what. But and as you go on, if you think that it's like, if you can do more, then it's better. Then you can do more. But if you think that you're fine at your level and your pace, then that's also fine. But just make sure to have consistency. Make sure you're listening. Also, make lots of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and always go back to your intention and, make sure you're doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, I have some videos, I think, on YouTube about tips on memorizing. If you want like more tips, then you can always listen to those videos.
Actually, my schools are going on and I have to complete the homework. So I don't get time to read. So what is the best time according to you?
Assalamu alaikum, Maryam.
Next, I'm going to just talk to them and just answer. No. I'm going to remove their own country to the independence.
Wa alaikum assalam. But one second, let me just finish with Sayyida. Mr. Sayyida, I understand your concern that, even for myself, it's very hard to balance everything with school and everything. But just set aside, like 15 minutes, half an hour, usually I do it after Maghrib prayer, but whatever time works best for you, make sure you go in that same time every day and just memorize, and inshallah you'll be fine. So many people are raising their hands.
Thank you, Sister Maryam.
No problem. So right now we're not going to have any more recitations. I just want to see if anyone has any questions, like about the Tajweed or anything. So first, let's. Any questions? So.
Assalamualaikum, Sister Maryam.
Sister Maryam.
Assalamualaikum, Sister Maryam.
If everybody talks at the same time, I can't really hear, so I'll just choose on the people. And first, let's start with those who are raising their hands. So I think Parwana Shirazeh. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum,
Sister Maryam.
Sister Maryam.
How are you, Sister Parwana? Is this your name?
Assalamualaikum, Sister Maryam.
Awesome. Sister Parwana, is that your name?
This is my sister.
All of you are talking at the same time. I can't.
So everybody go mute and do it on mute.
Well, everybody mute. We're going to give everyone a chance. Please just be patient with us. If everyone talks at the same time, I can't talk to anyone. So I was starting with Sister Parwana because she had her hands raised. Okay. Is this your name, Parwana? Or is it?
Yes.
Do you have a question?
My surname is Shirazeh.
You have a question?
Yeah, what is actually going to be February the 13th quiz?
So it's going to be a test on all the tajweed that we learned in all the classes that we did throughout the year. I already went over the big review, but we already sent out the material so you can also review and study on your own. I'm not going to make it that hard. I'm not like that, like the mean teacher who gives like impossible. Like we study in class, we're like, what is 1 + 2? And on the test you learn about like a plus b squared is equal to c squared. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you easy questions that, I know that you all know for sure, and you all will do amazing. Just don't worry. Just study when you can, okay?
Yeah, because I wasn't here last week.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll
send you all the materials. You can even go back and watch the videos if you want to. They're on YouTube. Send us an email, inshallah, and you'll...
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's raising their hands now. Let's go to the next one. We have Sister Zunaira from UK. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Do you want to say?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. So what's your name?
I'm Ariba.
Ariba, mashallah. And that's Sister Zunaira?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Did you send the material for part 1 of the thing,
The review?
Yeah. Did you send it?
We haven't sent it yet, but we will send it soon, inshallah. Okay, we'll send both part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, just send us an email. Yeah. Do you have another question?
No.
No?
Do you want to talk?
Today,
Do you want to talk to Fatima?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bring her at the end, okay? We'll bring her one more time at the end. All of you can talk to her. Let me just go through all the questions first.
Okay.
Sister Maryam?
Yes.
For the book, like the Arabic book course you sending in the community page, and for the members and not for the members, do we have to order that, or what do we have to do with it?
You don't have to, but it's better if you do, because that's the book that I will be following in like the future classes when I go through.
It's going to start in March, second week in March.
Probably like in March, we're going to start with that. So
Right after the
test, and we're going to start going through Arabic through that book. So if you have it, it'll be easier for you to keep track, but we're still going to like send pictures.
Order the paperback one. If the hardcover, the one you showed is a little bit expensive. The paperback one is cheaper.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Maryam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you?
This is my sister.
Oh, okay. Mashallah. What's your name? I remember seeing both of you in the previous class, but I just don't remember your names.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Tania.
Samia, mashallah, very beautiful. Okay, so everybody's raising their hands. I don't know who to go to first. Let's see, Fatima.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Maryam.
Oh, okay, Laiba Ashraf. Okay, assalamu alaikum, Laiba, Sister Laiba.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Can I read surah?
If you do very short, then okay, but we're not gonna give a chance to everyone to recite, because then it will take like an hour. So just very short, okay? Like 1 minute.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والنجم إذا هوى ما ضل صاحبكم وما غوى وما ينطق عن الهوى إن هو إلا وحي يوحى علمه شديد القوى.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation, Sister Laiba. Thank you so much. Also, if I already came to you, please put your hands down so I can actually go to the new people. So next, let's go to Sister Fatima Zahra.
Sister Maryam, I have one question.
Yeah, sure. Sister Laiba, you can ask your question.
How can I memorize the revision when
reading new surahs?
Reading new surah.
So you can read new surah as well by listening to recitations. Also, do you know how to read from like the Qur'an?
Yeah.
You? Okay, so just follow along with listening and you'll get more fluent in your reading and reciting, inshallah. Listen a lot and stay consistent as well, and inshallah you will do good, okay?
Jazakallah khair.
Okay, thank you. Next, let's go to Sister Fatima Zahra. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Do you have a question, Sister Fatima?
Yes, this is my first class. Before previous class lessons, can you send?
Yes, inshallah. Send us an email at simimi96@gmail.com. We'll send you all the material, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see, Sister. Okay, Cats and Me, they're raising their hands. I don't know the name. Very cute cat in the profile picture, though. Looks very fluffy. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
What's your name?
My name is Khadija.
Khadija. How are you, Sister Khadija?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. And is it your sister next to you?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Maryam.
Maryam and Khadija. Very beautiful. And where are you from?
We're from England.
England, mashallah. So do you have a question?
She wanted to ask if she could recite An.
Okay, please do like very short, both of you, okay?
Okay. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
A very beautiful recitation.
Can you tell that email again?
Yeah, sure. simimi96@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Sister Khadija, do you want to recite?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
MashaAllah, very beautiful recitation. Thank you so much. Okay, next let's go to Sister Aisha Umar. Assalamu alaikum. And no more recitations, please. If you're asking to recite, then we're like really going over time. So I just want to see if anyone has any questions about the tajweed and stuff. Okay?
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm just asking, if you do a mistake in the Quran, and if you pray and stuff, does Allah forgive you?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most loving and most forgiving. So even if you make a mistake and you ask for forgiveness, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you, okay? And just try your best to not make the same mistake again, and that's all, okay? Okay. Okay, next let's go to Sister Siham Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. I just have a question. Is the test for like everyone in this class, or like in this Tajweed ruling thing, or like is it like for some people?
So the test will be for everyone who's in channel membership. So even if you are not in Maryam Jannah, but you're in channel membership, still you'll get to do the test. But it's for anyone who's in channel membership, not for the regular YouTube like viewers. And on that day, inshallah, we'll probably bring in as many people as we can in the panelists. So if you have any questions while you're doing the test, I can try to answer.
Yeah. Most of the Maryam Jannah will be there.
Most of the Maryam Jannah will bring in the panelists. So inshallah, that's how it'll work. But as it gets closer, we'll try to like figure out more details because I still haven't even made the test yet. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sister Humaira Mansuri, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, sister?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question in Madular Dua.
Yes, sure, you can ask.
Duration.
The duration? Okay. Madular Dua. So it can be either طول, tawassut, or qasr. So it could be 2, 4, 6, or 10 harakat. So you want an alif, it's 1, 2, 3, or 5 alifs.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Oh, and does your sister have a question? Or is she just there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Do you have a question?
She wants to talk to Fatima.
Fatima. Okay, I'll bring her at the end because I also think someone else wanted to. Okay. Let's see. Sister Miami has a question. She has her hand raised.
So for the test, is it all going to be like all the lessons together, or is it going to be split into two?
All of them together. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sister Fatima and Maryam Hashmi. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How
are you, sister?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How is Fatima?
Fatima is also doing well, alhamdulillah. So, do you have a question?
No. I just want to recite.
You want to recite?
Yes.
Okay, sure. 2 minutes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن التقويم ثم رددناه أسفل إلا الذين آمنوا غير فما يكذبوك بعد بآكل.
So your internet was really bad. It kept getting cut. It kept cutting, but I heard a little bit. Mashallah, very beautiful recitation.
Thank you, sister.
No problem. Okay, I think there's one more. Sister Fatima Hashmi. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fatima Hashmi. Can you hear? Oh, I see. I think that might be okay. That's your like audio or something. Okay, all right, that's fine. So looks like some people are still raising their hands. So Sister Aliyah is raising her hand. Do you have a question? Question, Sister Aliyah. Okay, she's not answering. How about Sister Zunaira? Do you have a question?
You made me a panelist, but I'm not a Maryam's to Jannah.
That's fine. We just wanted to see if anyone has a question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you for calling us, though. Okay. Sister Alia, did you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, sure.
Can you send me like the what do you call the test materials?
Yes, inshallah. Please send us an email at SIMI. The material.
Okay, thank you.
And Sister Parwana.
Assalamualaikum, Maryam. So is the email SIMI96?
No, SIMIMI, 2 MIs, 96@gmail.com. Okay, Sister Parwana.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My sister wants to see Fatima.
Fatima, okay. Now we'll bring Fatima because I talked to her. That's all. Fatima, come.
Fatima, let's say bye. Your friend wants to talk to you, and then say bye, and then we're done for the day, inshallah. Oh, dear, don't have...
Yes.
The link you sent is not working.
So we're going to send it in PDFs. You're talking about the material, right?
Hello, Fatima.
Okay.
Who wants to talk to Fatima?
So anyone who wanted to talk to Fatima, she's here now.
Hello, Fatima. Hello, Fatima. Assalamualaikum, Fatima. Walaikum assalam. How are you? Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you? I'm good, alhamdulillah. The recitation is very beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Which one?
Alaikum, Fatima. Welcome.
She's
fun.
Oh, who has the Zaki? Oh. Do you want to see Zaki show?
Do you watch the Zaki show? Yeah, the Zaki, mashallah. Very nice.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this Zaki toy.
Nice, very nice, alhamdulillah. Okay, then, inshallah, that's the end of today's class. I'll see you all. I'll see you next time, okay? Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. My sister name is Fatima. I'm Fatima, and her Fatima is a pin.
Next
Saturday, we're gonna have our first coding class. It'll just be an introduction to like everything, and the one after that is the Kahoot games, and then after that is the test. Okay. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.